Hello, 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 and welcome to the show. My name is Aaron, and today we are going to be trying a game called Grimm Tonic, a fantasy visual novel that was recently released into Steam's early access by Jamaican developer Sprite Wrench. I'll have a link to the Steam page in the description, where it can be picked up for $8.49 on sale. So, without any further ado, let's try Grimm Tonic. Episode 1. Let's play the story. Episode 1, On the Rocks. Start load settings. Start. I say we start. On the rocks. Let's start on the rocks. No better way to start. Before we begin, a quick question. What are you? That's a reasonable question. I often get, oh, I see. I'm a male. I mean, I did say it was a weird question. It's definitely a weird question. Noted. Now, on with the show. This person, they know where they are. Yes, on with the show. And hello. This is your life. Yes. Probably. Oh, the show is my life. And there's a clock. The clock is my life. And it's ending one moment at a time. Well, this is all true. This is indeed true. Second by second. Minute by minute. Day by day. Slavery was never abolished. Oh, I see. They just call it 9 to 5. How very political. You remind yourself that you are not your job. You are not how much money you have in the bank. You're not the car you drive. You're not the contents of your wallet. All of these are very true. But you sacrifice so much to see the work done. You're not how much money you have in the bank. But you sacrifice so much to see the work done. You're not the car you drive, and yet you empty yourself of your hopes to survive. Pink slip. What? Notice determination. Oh, no, you are not your job. Well, you can't be your job if you don't have a job. But then you are not your job. That's exactly what they're saying. So it doesn't, who cares? I mean, of course, it's not fun, but you're not your job, But when all is said and done, and the tally of your efforts taken, if you are not your job, then who are you? Okay. Someone in dire need of a drink, that's who. New Eden City. The city that never sleeps. Instead it lies awake at night, fretting endlessly, racked with ceaseless anxiety. Where 8.55 million stories are told of people striving to survive by tooth, claw, and bribe. And one particular story about someone a little empty on the inside. You just lost your job. Huh, that sucks. You haven't been feeling well lately. I also lost the voice. You're always tired, and you can't keep anything down. You wake up with a pounding headache. There's a metal taste in your mouth. You make your way downstairs for a glass of water. There's a stranger in your living room. Ah, hello? Stranger, why does a stranger have such sharp teeth? I must compliment you on your taste in furniture. Thank you, stranger. Thank you. Very deco chic. Who the heck are you? Who am I? Yeah, stranger. I am death, and you, my friend, have just expired in your sleep. Great, that is fantastic. That's great. That's terrible. What a terrible morning. Normally, once a person shuffles off their mortal coil, I'm summoned to weigh their soul and send them on their way. But you, my friend, have no soul. So there's nothing to weigh. No soul? How's that even possible? If people have, why don't I have a soul? Tell me more, Death. See, the soul represents the logbook of a life well lived. What are you saying? And it seems that you haven't really lived at all. Huh. You have no friends. Huh. Made no lasting relationships. Huh. You have no passions. Oh. Or at least have made no attempts to cultivate any. You've always made the safe decision. This puts me in a quandary, my friend. It puts me in a position to wholly and completely decide your fate. Many ways I can relate to the protagonist. So what are you going to do with me? But you know, you gotta keep upbeat, you know? Just keep going forward. This person unfortunately has died, so they can't keep going forward, but you know, everyone else, if you feel that way, just keep going forward. Keep trying new things. I haven't decided as yet. Dead End, watering hole for the soul. Address, number 75 Life Avenue. Right. Here, take this card. Go to this address. My minion there will keep you out of harm's way while I make my decision. With that done, I'll be off. This is a really heavy game. Do try to stay out of trouble. Right. This looks like the place. Sol. Oh, Sol. Hello, welcome to Dead End. Watering hole for the soul. Hello, Sol. What can I do for you? Well, I was sent by death, if you can believe it. I remember when lines like that used to terrify me. The name is Sol. Yeah, you mentioned the first name, Sol, or at least I knew your name. I can't remember if you mentioned it, but I knew your name before you told me. Sol Weston. I run the bar at Death's behest. That was fun to say. So, in what way are you abnormal and or afflicted enough to attract his attention? Well, it's funny you should say, Sol, because I have none. That's actually possible. Yeah, Sol. I have no soul, Sol. I mean, there are theories. So how'd you manage that? Well, I just did a poor job at existing, basically. By not having friends, hobbies, or a social life. Yep. That'll do it. Homebody. Yep. No hopes or dreams, just coasting along on the river of ennui. I don't know if I said that right. No friends. I'm gonna click that. I think I know. Yeah. That's what I thought. Sure. A feeling of listlessness and dissatisfaction arising from a lack of occupation or excitement. So, really, not even one friend. What this is? I guess I had a pet hamster when I was 12. They're friends. Don't think that counts. That's not fair. That's not fair. You can be friends with an animal. That's not fair at all. Well, that sucks. But that's how it goes. Huh. Life's a bitch and then you die. If you're lucky. Right, that's pretty pessimistic. It's a fact and the sooner you accept it, the better off you'll be. That's a bit too negative. Hope breeds heartache. Oh. You know what? Here, have this on the house. Well, it looks pretty dodgy, but why is it radioactive green? Don't be boring, drink it up, it can't kill you. This is true. Am I immortal? That's a very good question. I don't think I'm a zombie. I'm gonna ask immortal. Kinda. What's this about? Oh, settings and something. I'm not gonna touch that. I'm just gonna leave that for now. I'm gonna leave it. You're living on Death's good graces. Oh, I see. So try not to annoy him, and by extension me, too much. Okay, minion of Death. I just won't even get that job. Now there's 2 drinks. And 1 for me. Well, that's fair enough. I won't tell Death that you've been skimming on the job. To endure in life's twists and turns. Alright, here we go. See, it wasn't so bad, was it? I guess that was horrible. That was no good. Guess it's an acquired taste, one must assume. I know how weird it can be. To be thrown into a situation you have no control. Figured that you could use something to take the edge off. Now that's out of the way. It's almost happy hour. Well, that's good. So, it sounds like you need a happy hour. You're a little bit pessimistic there, buddy. And like most things, it's the opposite of what's advertised. Well, that changes things. I could use your help, and it's not like you have anything better to do. That's true. Get that apron on nice and tight. What apron? A little slow on the uptake there, aren't we? Yeah, I guess that's fair. Alright, so the core skill of any decent bartender is communication. Well, yeah, okay. You need to know when and how to properly engage patrons. Okay, sure. How are you with direct questions and small talk? I'm okay, thank you. How are you with direct questions and small talk? What are you doing? Forget I asked that. Okay, no worries. You got it, Sal. Okay, so let me explain. What do you want to cover first? Direct questions, I guess. Tell me, Sal, what are direct questions? Can you give me an example? Use these to initiate conversations with patrons that you don't know much about. The more extroverted patrons usually respond better to those types of questions. Well, it's good to know. What do you want to cover next? Well, I'm not going to do direct questions again. I'll be just you repeating yourself. I don't want to bother you, and by extension deaf, so small talk. You can use small talk to put patrons at ease and encourage them to open up about themselves. Right, that makes sense. Introverted patrons respond best to these types of questions. Okay, so extroverted people do the direct questions, introverted people do the small talk. Easy, simple. I can do that. It's good lessons in life. If you see an introvert person, make small talk with them. Say things like, it's gosh darn good weather, isn't it? And they'll say, yeah, I guess so. Go away, I don't know who you are. And then the same with extroverted people. They too will say, go away, stop bothering me. Anyway, reading people is very important, I can assume, as it allows you to mold your style of service to a guest specific needs. You have to be able to find a way to relate to so many different types of people from so many backgrounds. So, listen to your patrons. Okay, simple. Find out why they're here, right? Okay. Find out what they like. Okay, cool. Find out what they hate. So just find out everything about them. Where they grew up and try to get them to leave here a little happier than when they came in. So that's beautiful. Do you absorb their unhappiness? Is that why you're such a pessimist? That's right. When it comes to actually making drinks, right, just use the cocktail grimoire. The cocktail grimoire. Question mark? An ancient text handed down from the bartender to bartender since the days of old. Harness the expertise of the bartenders who came before. Use its arcane alcohol-based magic to make drinks. Open the cocktail grimoire. Vodka cocktails. Cosmopolitan. Magical cosmopolitan. A delicious cosmopolitan has been made. That was easy. Let's make a Black Russian. And then we made a Black Russian. That was simple as well. Let's turn the next page. Let's make a mojito. And look at that, we made a mojito. Oh, this is so easy. I didn't know making drinks was so easy. Let's make a Juan Collins. And look at that, we made it. We made it so easy, so simple. We did it. I feel pretty proud of myself. I made so many drinks so easily. That was amazing. So, did you see that? That should cover the basics. Just in time too. Well, I can make anything apparently. Here comes our first customer. Wow, she's cute. So, that's awfully hopeful of you. I'll be in the back. What? What a weird combination of text. That makes me feel suspicious of you. Don't mess this up. Okay, you got it. Sure, I'll do this. I don't know your name, ma'am. Hello? You look unhappy. Because she sighed. Good evening. Good evening to you, ma'am. Well, what can I get you today? How are you? Okay, I'm sorry. I'll give you a moment, of course. How rude of me. She seems like an introverted person because seems like she just wants to be to herself. You know, that's an introverted person as you can get. Let's make small talk. Hello, how can I assist this evening? I just need one moment. Oh, okay. Alone. Okay. Why doesn't anyone seem to understand the words that come out of my mouth? I get it, lady. I'm so sorry. That was so rude of me. I'll leave you alone now. I apologize. Thank you. You're welcome. I apologize. That was kind of extroverted, but she just wants to be left alone. I'm gonna read the book. I'm gonna close the book. Are you ready? Oh, I'll just go direct questions. Good evening. What will you be having tonight? Oh, I'm not sure. Give me a second to decide. Well... Oh, people, there's another life lesson for you. People aren't just one thing. You know, people can be many things. In this case, I think she might be a bit introverted, a bit extroverted. So let's try small talk. Are you ready to place an order now? Look, sorry about chewing your head off there. Do you have anything sour? I love sour drinks. Right. Right away, miss. I know what I'm doing. And it's Cassandra's. It's gonna change, not miss. She's extroverted to the max. Something sour. Okay. Something sour. Oh boy, I don't know drinks. I think a vodka. A vodka drink might be sour. Whiskey? I don't know drinks. Why there's no description here? I don't know drinks. Maybe I should ask her what she wants to drink. She just wants something sour. Guys, I found it. It was something called a whiskey sour. Whiskey sour, that's what the answer is. You got your drink, so now what else do you want? Will that be all? Yeah, well, what else? Are you enjoying your drink? Would you say this was called a whiskey sour? Guys, it was called a whiskey sour. I don't know if I told you that it was called a whiskey sour. It's called a whiskey sour. If you're playing this game, it's called a whiskey sour. That's the answer to the first game. Question. Drink. If it's not randomized. Don't look at me like that. I don't drink much. Okay. Okay, sure. So, will that be all? I told you, don't do that. So, rough day at the office. Was that, I keep doing the same thing. Rough day at the office? It was a rough day at the office. It's frustrating. So she's introverted all the way, I guess. Can I have another drink? Oh, God. What do you want? What do you want? You want another whiskey sour? I'm gonna give you another whiskey sour. I really hope that's what you want. I don't want to try and find another drink for you. Here you go, another delicious whiskey sour. Perfect. You're welcome. There you go. You didn't say thank you. I'm sure you meant to say thank you. Oh no, not a rough day. I do freelance and contract work as a charm UX designer. Wow, look at you striking out on your own. That's good for you. Congratulations. You try to pretend like you know what that is. UX, I don't know what it is. I would have thought user interface, I don't know. Come on, how can you not know what a charm UX designer does? Okay, so you know all those flashing lights and sound effects that pop up when you use a standard spell? I just own those. Right. So rough day at the temporary office. Yeah, I'm working with this new startup spell development firm called Zot. I'm pretty sure it's Zot. Maybe you've heard of them. I can't say I have. Of course you haven't. Well, then why would you say maybe I've heard of it? If of course I haven't. If it's so obvious to you that I haven't heard of them, I don't see. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't get out much. Well, after countless meetings and telepathic conference calls, I asked for some specific examples of the message they want to send with their... to send. Sounds simple, right? Yep, I understood that perfectly. Right. Well, they responded with a, well, we're pretty confused here too, we're not sure what our campaign should say either. Okay, sure, well, I'm like, what? Why waste my time with all those meetings? Like, what? That, I mean... I don't know, thanks for being such a good sport with taking my little tantrum there. You're welcome, Cassandra. Thank you for giving me your tantrum, I appreciate it. I don't normally do this, and I hope it doesn't get you in trouble. Yeah, it's okay, I don't think I can get in trouble. I mean, maybe I can. Let's find out. Here. Oh, okay. Thanks, I guess, sure. And she's kind of flustered. I better get going. I'd love to hear some more advice from you.
Take care.
Whoa! Whoa, she spoke. That was... Are we having a telepathic conversation? Check 4. Is that a sign that happens when your telepathic conversation ends? Your brain goes check 4? Check 4. Check 4. You feel a warm feeling in your chest. That's probably from the telepathic conversation we just had. +1 soul. Ooh, I took her soul. Heck yeah. We did it. We took her soul. Did you see that? I took her soul. I'm so proud of myself. I took her soul. Well, looks like you managed that one pretty well. Yeah, stealing souls is easy to do. Oh, here comes another soul to steal. Oh, gross. One of those guys. You're so judgy, soul. I'll be in the back, okay? Sure. Good luck, he's into everything, I guess. Good for Soul. So this is the esteemed watering hole for the soul. I guess it is the, yes, hello sir. How quaint. Bartender? Give me anything with tequila. Anything with tequila. I can do that. It's stifling in this thing. Oh, you look much less crazy without that crazy Death Plague doctor mask on. Much better. By the way, the name is Otmar. Hello, Otmar. Udo? What? Udo Otmar. Okay, that explains a little bit more. So, do you want me to call you Otmar or Udo? I'll call you Udo, apparently. That's what your name tag says somewhere. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Udo. Whoa, hold on. What did he want? Tequila. Tequila. Anything with tequila? Buddy, I've got you sorted. I have got you sorted. I got the thing just for you. They call it the Paloma. That's what they call it. A delicious Paloma. Zing zang zoom. Right for you, buddy. Fruity. Fantastic. Have another one. Have a Juan Collins. Try everything. Try all the drinks. The delicious Juan Collins has been made. Drink it. Adequate. Okay. And the margarita. Have a margarita. See what the margarita is. This is divine. That will close it on the margarita. And you are a small talk person. No budget and sons. What? I don't know. Look. These thoughts came into my head and I had to speak them out loud. So that's what happened. That's what you got a glimpse into the insanity of my mind, my friend Udo. All for you, buddy. I take it you must be religious, no? No other reason can explain why you know so little. Sigh another. Did he say sigh another? Because it was... I think he said sigh another. He's not interested in... He's a direct question guy. Good evening. Will that be all, sir? I said, will that be all, sir? Okay, small talk. No? You want another drink? Sure. You thought that the margarita was divine. You have another divine margarita. This is divine, and you must be feeling a bit happier now. Will that be also? I don't get out much. That word is the institution and forefront of the field of applied theology. Well, the more you know. The advancement of which has rendered the incarnates redundant. I'm learning things today, things I never knew. My peers have reduced Death and his cohorts to a simple bartender, and far worse. Whoa! Udo, you know far too much. What is this place? One more drink, please. My tirade has made me parched. Right, sure. Look, he said please, so he gets another margarita, because you know what? As long as people have good manners, that's all that really matters. Well, I mean, that's not all that really matters. Other things matter as well, but good manners are definitely important. This is divine. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Udo. I am genuinely glad you enjoyed it. Incarnates? Oh, Death. Did you see him, or you just... Oh. Where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? More? Oh, more. Okay, let's... Oh, you want more drink. You are going to be sloshy, but that's okay. That's fine. I'm not you. You can do what you want to do. It's divine, of course. That's what you say every time you get a drink like that. Are you okay? Haha! 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 Could you imagine if someone just did that to you? Someone just... If you went up to them and they were all like... And you were like to them, hey, are you okay? And then they just said, haha! 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 You would think they were crazy. I think this person... Oh no, now it's sad. Bartender, one more. Sure, that seems safe. You didn't say please, so I'm not terribly happy about that, but you know what? I think I'm getting paid for this? I don't know. A delicious margarita's been made. There you go, buddy. All for you. This is divine. Sweet. It's divine. Excellent. And then small talk. Okay. Find him. Whoa. He must answer me. Whoa. He must tell me what has happened. Whoa, to my... Whoa. Sister. Whoa. Okay. Sister. Her name was Nathalia. Oh. She passed recently. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Udo. I'm really sorry. None of our magics could preserve her. Oh, that's really sad to hear. Ask him. Oh. Ask Death if she made it to the afterlife in one piece, Udo. That name and sons. Necromantic services, contracts, and pre-mortem counseling. Here. Friend, if you have any answers, contact me.
Farewell.
And now our telepathic conversation ends. Remember to ask him, Udo, for you, my friend, I will. You feel a warm feeling in your chest. I stole your soul, Udo. No longer do you have a soul to worry about. +1 soul. Yay! Another soul into my collection of souls. Man, that last card was a mess. Soul! Come on! And here's another one. No rest for the wicked, am I right? I guess so. Shout if you need me. Out you go, out the back. Why am I even here? Lady, I don't know. I can't answer that question. How about you tell me? What will you have tonight? Can I have some water? You betcha. I don't know if we charge for water. Lady, I don't know if we've been charging anyone. I don't know how to do my job. I'm just giving people whatever they ask for. Whoa, okay, my bad, too far. Water, here you go. You can have the best. Bottled water. A delicious bottled water has been made. Refreshing. No worries. So, will that be all? That's it for now. How's the weather? You're weird. That's fair. That's a fair assessment. Are you absolutely sure I'm weird? Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, you know, you reminded me a lot of my supervisor from work. So nagging and nitpicky. Here, drink another water. You didn't want it, but here we go. Here we go. This time, we'll get you the very best water. Everyone knows that the very best water is filtered water. Am I right? Yeah, filtered water. Bing, bang, boom. Refreshing. Excellent. Now, tell me more. Tell me more. Zot, a spell development firm. I'm sure you've heard of it. I'm sure I have actually. Yes, I have. I have indeed, yeah. Like, I'm gonna believe that you've never heard of the Arcana Network. What are you, one of those weirdo Mormonites? I think I pronounced that correctly. Have another water. I can spell you up a water. Shushum. Water. Out of thin air. I think they call that clouds. Tap water now. You get filthy, dirty tap water. Delicious tap water. Refreshing. Yep, there you go. There you go. Hey, that's uncalled for. It's not refreshing. Look, I'm not gonna apologize. Don't expect me to apologize. I don't know you or care, honestly. Just get me another water. You... Bugger. I'll get you water. Because that's my job. And I need you to be happy, I guess. Tap water. Gross tap water for you. Refreshing. Yeah, well, I'm good. Small talk. And getting creepy, my guy. Right. Right, okay, have another water. That won't be creepy. That would be kindly. It's like, hey, you like water. You really enjoy water. You've been drinking a lot of water. Refreshing. See? You really love water. Okay. Looks like she left her ID. I can't read that, but I know she's from New Eden City. And she has a driver's license. She left me her driver's license. That's a shame. You feel a warm feeling in my chest. Oh, I took her soul. I've been taking lots of souls. Rude. Well, they want to give me their souls. That's what happens. You get some customers like that from time to time. And here comes another one. You know what to do. Guys, I'm gonna call it there. I've enjoyed this game. You know, it's been a little bit confusing, honestly, at times. Well, especially that first one. It took me a long time to figure out that Whiskey Sour was the solution to that. That was embarrassing, and I'm not proud of myself for that. But I love the jazzy music in this. I love the cartoon, design of the characters and the people. It has an interesting premise, and I'm gonna keep checking it out. So if you enjoyed the show, if you enjoyed this episode as well, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, please, and also leave a comment. What did you think of this game? Does this look like the sort of game that you'll play? And what do you have for dinner tonight? Anyway, thanks very much for stopping by. I'll see you guys next time.